Today's video is all about an organized kitchen. I'm going to share my tips and tricks to show you what I do to keep my kitchen organized, because an organized kitchen is a homemaker must. Hi everyone, Jennifer here, and welcome back to the Daily Connoisseur, and Happy New Year. I'm sharing my homemaking secrets with you in today's video, and we're going to be focusing on kitchen organization. This is an absolute must, especially if you are the cook in the household, like I am. I'm the main person who makes all the meals. I have to have an organized kitchen, otherwise it's a frustrating experience. So today I'm going to show you all of the little details on how I organize my kitchen to make it work for me. So let's jump right into it.
Okay, let's talk about a clutter-free kitchen. Is that possible? Yes, it is. Kitchen organization is key to successful cooking. When your countertops are clutter-free, the nightly kitchen clean is also less daunting. And if your countertops are filled with things that don't belong in the kitchen, it's actually very hard to clean. How can you differentiate between what needs to be cleaned up at the end of the night and what needs to leave the room altogether? So this is why kitchen organization is such a big deal. If you are new to my channel, I am the author of the Madame Chic series. And in my first book, Lessons from Madame Chic, I wrote a chapter called Clutter is So Not Chic. This concept was based on Madame Chic's immaculate apartment, which had no clutter, none. And her kitchen, as I will talk about more at the end of the video, was very small compared to today's kitchens that we have in our homes. That kitchen was clutter-free and so functional. That is my goal. So let's start off with paper clutter. We're going to discuss paper clutter in more depth in a few weeks, so I won't go into it too much here. But it's important to remove all paper clutter from the kitchen if possible. A lot of people will check the mail and then they will put their mail or other items on the kitchen countertops. Now, if that's your only option, that's fine. But it's important to remove all paper clutter from the kitchen if possible. We have a family command center where I put important documents in a little file folder there, and I will link that down below. Or you could put them in an office, at a desk of some sort. If it's not possible and you must store bills and other important documents in the kitchen, place a basket on the counter that can hold your papers neatly so that they're not scattered across the counter. By the way, this video is a collaboration called Clutter-free January, and it was started by Dawn from The Minimal Mom, and her channel is phenomenal. She has invited a bunch of YouTubers like me to participate in this month-long collab. So each week we're going to be discussing a different area to declutter in your home, and I am in such good company here. Check out some of the other YouTubers who are also doing this collab. I will leave a playlist down below and you can check out their videos as well and tell them I said hello. All right, what about when we're dealing with appliances? Sometimes countertops are cluttered up with appliances that we don't use on a regular basis. So only keep the appliances that you use regularly on your countertops. The only 4 appliances we have on our countertops are the coffee maker, the toaster oven, the electric kettle, and our KitchenAid mixer. I use the KitchenAid mixer more on a weekly, not daily basis, but I leave it out on the counter because it's so heavy and it's not convenient for me to move on a regular basis. But all of our other small appliances are kept in our pantry. I have 2 slow cookers, an Instant Pot, a rice cooker, a juicer, a blender, those types of things I keep in my pantry. Now, if you don't have the space to store them anywhere else, just get creative about what storage spaces you do have that you would be able to put those in that you don't use on a regular basis. Maybe you have some really high up cabinets that you don't reach regularly. You could put them up there, for example. But if your countertops are clear from appliances you don't use, that will always be a better look. When thinking about the functionality of your kitchen, write a list of the items you use the most on a daily basis. For us, it's our pots and pans, measuring spoons, cooking utensils, cutting boards, heat pads, and storage aids like saran wrap and aluminum foil. So I've organized these items to be next to the spot I use them in. Sometimes in the chaos of cooking or putting things away, the drawers will get a little messy, but I easily am able to put them back together in order on a regular basis. So again, It will be different for you for the items that you use regularly, but keep those on hand and keep them near the spot that you're actually going to use them. Let's talk about troubleshooting problem areas. So you do have to do this. If you have a problem area in your kitchen, you must troubleshoot it and be brutally honest with yourself. We had these 2 drawers under our stove that are catch-alls. They did not have any particular purpose. We put everything in there, from coffee tumblers to Tupperware lids to little dipping bowls. I mean, it was just everything. The disorganization of these drawers really bothered me. If you have a spot in your kitchen that nags at you like that, take some time to evaluate it and find out how you can fix the problem. I was able to clear up that space for the following items. I have all of these Tupperware-like storage containers, and what I've really learned is that if I don't keep the lid with the container, I will lose them. Every time, the lids will go to the Bermuda Triangle. I don't know where they go. They'll get separated. So my mom actually gave me these, and they are amazing. So they snap on the bottom of the container, and I like that better than if it's snapped on the top, because then if there's moisture inside, it's not going to get all manky. So I keep some Tupperware in here, as well as other items like these KitchenAid attachments. These are too big to be in the smaller drawers. I also have various other storage containers, some strainers, casserole dishes, bowls, and that type of thing. So troubleshooting those 2 drawers was really great for the functionality of our kitchen. Okay, now let's talk about kitchen linens. I actually love this subject. I have 3 categories of linens I keep in the kitchen. Nice dish towels. Those are to wipe our hands on, and those are the dish towels that will sit by the sink, for example. I have cleaning cloths, like my e-cloths and other cleaning rags. And I have table linens, and that involves table napkins and placemats or tablecloths. These are situated strategically around my kitchen. The nice kitchen cloths are left of the sink and can easily be accessed if a new one is needed. And I have just recently started folding my rags in more of a Marie Kondo way. I am definitely not as good as she is at folding rags. In fact, it's pretty bad. But you know, this is not a Pinterest perfect kitchen here. This seems to work for me. So, and I find that this is much easier to maintain than all of the rags laying flat and folded. The cleaning rags are under that drawer in the cabinet down below. So there's 2 different tiers. I have my really nice high quality cleaning rags like my e-cloths, my microfiber cloths, and all of that, which by the way, I will leave linked down below. I have those in this little canvas bin here. And then down below that in this larger basket, and you'll see this is much messier, these are just the real drudgery rags. So let's say a child spills a glass of chocolate milk. My kids know to go for that basket if they're going to get a rag to clean up the chocolate milk. They're not going to go for the beautiful hand towel necessarily, because they know it would stain it, and they're not going to go for my e-cloth for that type of thing. We're just going to try to soak up the mess with the worst rags in the kitchen, basically. I like to keep those rags in baskets because it's easier to organize them. Before, I just had them in the shelf and it was a mess. They were pushed in the back. It was just chaotic. One person would pull out a rag and the whole thing would fall. So this is the best system for us. Let's talk about table linens and napkins. Those are on the other side of our kitchen near the kitchen table. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel because I will be doing a video sharing my entire tablecloth routine from start to finish. So as you can see, I have our napkins, our cloth napkins in this drawer, and we do use cloth napkins every single day. And down below here, you can see all of our everyday tablecloths, placemats, and rattan placemats. And this is where I keep everything. We go through at least 1 tablecloth a day, if not 2, just depending on the spillage factor. But we have a very heavy rotation of linens in our kitchen, and I do at least 1 load of laundry every day with the kitchen rags and the kitchen linens. So because of that, I keep a rolling bin to collect them in under the counter here. And at the end of the day, I always wash them so that they don't collect mold or start to smell. Damp cloths are always kept outside until they're ready to be taken into the laundry room, and I try to avoid letting damp cloths sit. As far as decorative clutter goes, try to look at your kitchen with new eyes. Walk into it as if you're walking into a home you're considering buying. Look around with a fresh perspective. What do you think of your kitchen decorations? Are they adding to the clutter? Or do they actually add to the beauty of the kitchen? Now, the comfort level here is going to be different for everyone. If you are a super minimalist, the amount of decorative bowls and flower pots I have on my counters might be giving you bad vibes. But I'm kind of in the middle. I enjoy a little bit of decorative clutter. I do. I like a bowl of fruit. I like a decorative porcelain or china bowl. I love my Carl Larson window with the flower pots and everything. So it really is not about what other people deem right for you. If you like certain decorative items, you just need to go with that and follow what you love in that area. Just make sure that you don't have so many that it's causing a lot of clutter in your kitchen. I had a bowl of pomegranates on my counter from early fall, and I just left them there as a decoration. But around Christmas time, even though they had dried up and they weren't bad necessarily, I realized they looked a bit funky. I had my blinders on because I was used to seeing them every day, but a large bowl of inedible fruit isn't actually that appealing, so that decoration had to go. Here are some final thoughts. A well-ordered and highly functioning kitchen is a beautiful sight to behold. You do not need to be intimidated by Pinterest perfect kitchens that you might see online. Just make your kitchen make sense functionally. Take full advantage of your storage spaces. Prioritize space for the items that you do use every day, and keep on top of your cleaning routine. I want you to take comfort in knowing this fact. Madame Chic's kitchen, that was my French mother in Paris. Her kitchen was very small and outdated by today's modern standards. It was at the back of the apartment, very tiny, hardly any counter space, right? And the appliances were older, yet it produced some of the most delicious meals I've ever had. So you don't need the newest and the best to have a great kitchen. You can work with what you have now. And if you have an organized kitchen that works for you, you will produce amazing meals for your family too, without frustration.
I hope you enjoyed today's video and that it gave you lots of motivation to get your kitchen in order this new year. Don't forget to check out the playlist down below so that you can see all of the other amazing YouTube creators who are creating content on this very subject. We're going to be doing a video each week in the month of January. So today was kitchen organization. Next week, we're talking about clothing clutter, and you know that's my forte, so you don't want to miss that video. All right, everyone, take care, and I will see you next time. Bye.